So what is it like negotiating with a serial killer? I mean, that's got to be something most cops probably never experience. That's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it's probably true. My last one was with a serial killer named Joshua Wade. He's probably good for up to 15 homicides. As you know, it's very difficult to solve all the homicides post conviction or without witnesses, especially in long spanning times. But I had a lot of interaction with this serial killer. The way he was arrested, he was wanted in Anchorage. There was a manhunt throughout Alaska for him for an additional murder that he did. He ended up fleeing from police, taking two hostages in an apartment complex, and that's where I come in. They call me out to negotiate one-on-one with this serial killer. So what I'll tell you is that the best thing you can do is to be honest. That sounds counterproductive, but serial killers know, as far just like any other criminals, whether you're bullshitting them or telling them the truth. So be very straightforward with them. This serial killer asked me, am I going to go to jail? If I answered no, we can work that out later, or maybe you won't. He would know that's not true. So what I told him, I softened it a bit. I said, Josh, we always use their first name. I said, Josh, you're going to have to pay for your crimes. That's dependent on the courts and what happens after this. So I didn't lie, but I definitely softened I'm not going to tell him you're going to go away for 135 years, which is exactly what he got in the sentence. So he was okay with that. We built trust. And then another thing I use particularly on serial killers or people that commit heinous crimes is they're very ego driven. So it feels wrong for you to boost their ego, while on the phone or in contact with these individuals, but you have to do it. So I separate, my morality at that moment and play upon their ego and really boost them up as this fantastic serial killer, the crimes they've done, go walk through with them. They really like that. It's kind of that, as a psychopath, that's what you relate to. And ultimately, he released one hostage, eventually the second, and then we took him into custody. He was convicted and was serving time. He ended up overdosing in state prison in Indiana last